That's far too kind.
No, they love you.
Ah, okay,
Come on.
they love
you.
No. All right, how are you?
You look great. Welcome back to the show. Well, it's a big show for us because we're following the NBA. Are you a big NBA fan? Are you?
I am. Yeah, I
You
am.
are?
Yeah. Does that surprise? I think it does surprise people. People think I'm just a serious actor who doesn't have any hobby. No.
Yeah. What do you have?
I
paint?
do paint.
Yeah, you don't look. Yeah. What do you?
I paint and garden.
Do you?
I loved growing up in Los Angeles, and I had Showtime. It was Showtime, the end of the Showtime era.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
The
legendary.
last vestiges of Kareem, but still had magic.
Yes.
And I remember my grandma watching, saying, "Yalla, Kareem, yalla, your magic," and I was
Really?
like, "Yeah."
Did you ever go to a game? Growing up?
I couldn't afford to as a kid, but
Okay.
now sometimes very fortunate enough to get some nice seats. Worked with Spike Lee a couple times, so he took me to the Knicks game. So that's
Yeah.
kind of the coolest thing to go. Watch your feet, everyone. Name dropping coming your way. But
It's a
to
little
be,
pressure to be that close to the players.
it is.
Nerve-wracking.
It's nerve-wracking, but then somebody comes up and gives you a little fist bump, like, you know.
It
you
never
get
happens
one.
to me.
No?
No. I get ignored. Yeah.
I don't know. Look at all the love I got.
Yeah, exactly. You feel that?
Soaking
You
it
know
in.
what? You should. This year marks the 10th anniversary, if you can believe it or not, of Mr. Robot, which was a breakthrough role for you. 10 years later, what are your thoughts on that show?
It blew me away that it was 10 years. It was just a seminal part of my life. I mean, I never thought that I would ever be the lead in a TV show. That happened, and to do it alongside Christian Slater and this,
fantastic.
yeah, it's fantastic. And we've still kept up. We've been friends ever since. Which you just, yeah.
I love hearing that. This is a picture of you doing Mr. Robot. This is your trademark hoodie. Now, there's a little story into this hoodie that I didn't realize. You had to audition a bunch of hoodies?
Sam Esmail, who created the show,
Yes.
is an absolute visionary, but a perfectionist.
And a perfectionist, yeah.
Yes, and so you had to get everything perfect. And I was going to be wearing that thing for 4 seasons, so it had to be perfect. And so I think I tried on about, I don't know, it came to about like 55, 60 of them.
Were they all black?
They were all black. Sometimes you'd be like, can you take the sleeves off of this and put it on that one? And I was
my
like,
gosh.
all right, enough audition. My audition limit for hoodies has hit its ceiling.
Yeah, 50.
And so,
I draw the line at 20. Yeah. You were nicer.
I was much nicer.
Yeah, 50.
I went into my closet back home, and I remembered having this hoodie that I got from Goodwill from the Goodwill Salvation Army for $10. And I did this surreptitious thing of just walking through the production office with this hoodie on, and he looked at it and he goes, "What's that?" I go, "This." "Oh, no, you don't want this. I've had this for 10 years. It's I've lived in this thing." He goes, "No, that's exactly what I want." I was like,
You did it. That's enough auditioning.
Yeah.
That's the hoodie.
That's the hoodie. That's the hoodie. And as we wrapped, I gave him that original hoodie. I framed it, shadow boxed it, and it was his gift.
That's so funny. It's like
Yeah.
hanging in his living room right now.
I think probably in his home cinema. No.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Let's talk about your new film, Nuremberg, which is fantastic. What a cast, by the way. You got Russell Crowe is fantastic.
Yeah.
Michael Shannon.
Yes.
No, these are.
John Slattery, Leo Woodall's in there.
Yes.
It's a stacked cast.
Michael Shannon's funny, man.
Okay, Michael Shannon.
He is, right?
No one expects I don't know if people expect Michael Shannon to be this funny. But we had a clip of an interview we had to do, and Slattery is talking about something super serious, but Shannon had just said something so funny, and I couldn't stop laughing at it. And they're like, "We have to edit out your jokes because it looks like you're making fun of Shannon the whole time."
No.
But the truth is, he is just so. No, I'm like, you need to have a stand-up routine.
He's brilliant.
He's so good.
And he's talented, too. He can sing. Do you know he's in a band?
There's nothing he can't do.
Yeah. He came
and
on
my
the show.
mom watches him, and she's like, "Who is this man? I love this man."
I love this. He should have a stand-up routine. He came on the show once dressed as Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Did he really?
Yeah. Just for no reason.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
That's Michael Shannon.
I swear to God, yeah.
You want him around all the
I
time.
go, ladies and gentlemen, and he just walked out dressed as Alvin.
we'll be doing. Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I was like, I don't even know if we brought it up. We just did the interview normal.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Or are you kidding?
Yeah, we didn't bring up.
I have to.
He's
I
wearing
can't
a
tell if
giant
you're
red.
Is he
No.
being serious?
Yeah, no, I'm being serious. Yeah, it was good. But anyway, he's also a phenomenal actor.
He's a phenomenal actor. He's an incredible.
Russell Crowe.
Oh my God! To go toe to toe with those guys, it's important subject matter, of course.
Yeah.
But
You've been chasing this.
I've been chasing this for a while. It's a story. It's based on a book called The Nazi and the Psychiatrist. And before the Nuremberg trials, they decided that they had to see if these men, the Nazis, were fit for trial. So they brought in an army psychiatrist, and he was tasked with deciphering if they were compos mentis, if they were fit for trial. So he would go in and interview them all. And he's tasked with sitting down with Hermann Goering, Hitler's second in command, who is played by Russell Crowe. I think it's one of his finest performances.
It is fantastic.
And what Douglas Kelly, the psychiatrist who I play, discovers is that he's charming, he's witty, and he gets intoxicated by him. So it's this real cat and mouse thriller. And then you get into the courtroom scenes with Shannon going against Crowe. And it's just a battle back and forth. But there are moments, where I'm like, I gotta make this character charming and disarming, because you're going up against the entire roster of Nazis. So there's gotta be some room to breathe. So it's an odd thing to say about a film of that weight, but it's actually quite entertaining.
Yeah, there's some levity in
there.
there.
There has to be levity, because that's what we need in the darkest of times.
Yeah. Absolutely. I want to show a clip. Here's Rami Malek and Russell Crowe in Nuremberg. Take a look.
Let's talk about Hitler.
It's interesting you have not asked me this directly before.
I'm curious what the attraction was. He was a failed painter, not a very good soldier, yet was worshipped and revered.
He made us feel German again.
How?
First of all, I had seen Germany crushed. And along comes a man who says, we can reclaim our former glory. Would you not follow a man like this?
Depends what else he wanted to do.
Oof. Rami Malek, everybody! Nuremberg opens in theaters this Friday. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around.